Alright guys, welcome back. Turn 14. Okay, so yeah, last turn these we spotted these souls. They had oh, okay, this is expected too, right? We captured AOWe, this is AOWe. Captured his throne city last turn and with a drone. We disbanded and then yeah, we did spot this hunter in the river down south. And he came back and retook. Okay, and this is a new spider, right? This is I'd say this is a bit unexpected, right? He had a vampire spider baby back in here, but this looks like a new one, right? This is a dread spider. So he just summoned that and then took the tower. And then these scoundrels, yeah, this we knew this could happen too, right? The scoundrels were right here last turn, so they just walked up and then took our undefended outpost. So that's a lot that just happened. Yeah, the souls, the first thing you saw spawned out of this necro circle here and then crossed the mountains into our domain. That's why we huddled here at our city and then won that quite easily. Is it worth watching that? We can maybe watch that real quick. Let's see, I know I was, like last turn I think I was talking about how the adventurers would get a bit of a bonus, bit of a range bonus off of the wooden wall here, so we can actually make sure that if that really happens or not. Well, it's not saying anything, it's not really indicating. Am I wrong on that? Yeah, I'm not sure. I've seen it in the past, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe there really is no bonus, or maybe it's only for certain types of units. Okay. Yeah, the one nice thing I think I just kind of realized about these city battles is I don't think there is a way to retreat. You know, you're in the city, so you can't actually retreat. Maybe? So the builder, as you saw, likes to run away, right? That's why usually when you're out and about, like out in the wilderness, and you attack something, you don't want to include your builder, or settler for that matter, in the fight, right? Because it always likes to escape, and if it retreats, it loses all of its movement points. So yeah, it's a real mistake. But here that didn't happen, as you saw. Anyways, kind of rambling. We're probably going to want to come up here and reclaim this now, right? But are we strong enough? We do have a couple Night Watch infantry, so they can kind of tank a bit for our adventurers, but... And then we also have the Hound, but we probably want to use the Hound up where the action is, up in the northwest here. Proposal from Dumkin. Oh, these guys want to give peace to us. That might be a wise choice, right? We are neutral this game. We have the Grey Guard Adept specialization, so that with that spec, we need to remain neutral, which is from minus 200 to plus 200. And we're very close to that lower threshold at the moment because we migrated a couple cities. If we accept peace here, that's plus 25. We do need to be heading back towards remaining in neutral. I think we accept these guys. It's just to our benefit. Domain invasion here. Okay, so that is, just to reiterate, that is that hunter here that we spotted with our drone when we were walking up. Now, what is kind of mildly interesting is, if you remember when we started with the drone here last turn, was it here? I think there were some lost souls up here that were chasing our drone. And then obviously we walked up and captured and then disbanded. That means, that's our turn. Then AOWE moved, so that hunter crossed the mountains here and then reclaimed, right? And then the other players moved, and then the independents moved. That means the Lost Souls. Those Lost Souls didn't actually go for this. I believe they could have hit it, right? We did the math last turn, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that's 24, 27, and they have 28. They could have actually hit here, and they didn't. Unless they did, and somehow that hunter actually took out all three. Right? That's kind of crazy. We know he didn't have a summon here, right? Because that's that spider we saw taking the tower here. So he didn't summon anything. We may be looking at a very heroic hunter up here. I'm not sure. Okay, what we did last turn, our final decision was to hide out here, right? We didn't commit all the way. We kind of stayed out of range of his army. He brought his army back here to the outpost. So we stayed off the road here, pushed back into here, so we can't reach with everybody. We're not really committing to any one thing. We have the option to come hit this turn, but we also have the option to run down here and defend, depending on what he's doing. We probably need to take this tower back, if anything. It's a great tower, right? It's how we can see all the way out to here. Let's come back to that and get through all this. So that is that domain invasion there. Our research went through, right? We researched some more casting points and well, it was for the casting points, right? We were trying to get hellhounds out here. Produced a jester here in Dorevar, right? We thought it might be a good idea to mass produce jesters. We have the production for it. We're cheerful here. Huge, right? That is the maximum. Cheerful, the 600 and above happiness. So it's boosting everything, boosting our production, income, and everything. So mass produce jesters and send them out up this way to reinforce what we're trying to do here. We have the builder to build that road. And then this, our adventure came out here. Okay, that is kind of everything. Kind of a lot that just happened. And we'll come back to the research too. Now we got to make a decision. Come up here and try to reclaim this little outpost. I mean, we have the triple ranged, 3 adventurers. Lucky. Do we have any? These are all. No, that is a fertile plain, so we'll be benefiting. The halflings like fertile plains, so we'll be boosting our morale, and we have a chance to... the lucky is like a dodge mechanic, so we have a good chance to dodge some of their range damage here. Maybe we just do it right now. We do have to kind of keep in mind that those hasteberries were taken up here, right? Like this is sswdidi, Draconian Dreadnought. I'm a little worried that he has a scout heading this way. Maybe his army took that, but it could also be like a drone, right? Let's check and see if he has any contact with those that Frostling village. Yes, he does. So he's made contact with the Frostling village. No contact with Rillieen. That's a good sign, right? Rillieen is this, I believe, right? So he hasn't made contact here, but he made contact here. It could be his army, like it is possible his army came down through this way. Obviously, I'm not seeing him like out here. If he had trespass here, well, it is only a... Yeah, if he was here, we would see some smoke, right? That's a trespass on the domain here. You would see some smoke. I mean, it could be these two, but... Basically, I'm worried he has a drone headed this way. And then out here we have the other druid, the other elf druid, Nidhyogg. Not sure what's going on back in here. Remember, we drew a battle here with his initiate. Our drone and initiate got into a bit of a scuffle, and we both lost. Right, it resulted in a draw. Maybe we come up here. In that case, do we build a road? Probably. Can we all reach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we can't. These guys can. So these 4, but not him. Yeah, he's going to be 1 short. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's kind of keep that in the back of our mind. We may want to do that anyways, but I don't like having just the 2. It's very close. We're probably going to lose somebody. How do we want to do this? Village. Like, this will be very easy for us to take, but in taking it, we're kind of committing, right? We have to cross some terrain here. I mean, we do have forestry. Even he has forestry, right? He has free movement. These are goblin druids, so he's not hindered by any terrain, but our warlord is. The fear here is, you know, we cross and commit here. Now maybe we probably don't need to cross him. That's true. We could leave him on this side. Commit with our better, like, more mobile forces. We don't need everybody. Take this and then kind of like hang here. I almost wonder if I summon the Hound. Summon the Hound here to save move points. Take the tower. Like, we have to be a bit careful, right? The whole reason we're standing here, we stood off the main road, off to the side, is because it's going to be a close battle. You know, you saw he summoned that spider. He could be producing stuff. We saw that hunter in the north. He could have more hunters. We don't outnumber him. We're actually quite even at the moment. We need to play this very patiently. Very patiently. 1, 2. That's 4. So that's. Summon a Hound first. We also have no idea what's going on here. We need that tower, yeah. Hit with the Hound. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 18, 21, 24. That's a lot of move points. Like, if we want to backtrack up here. Where else? Like, I'm thinking, I'm leaning towards using the new Hound Summit, but where else would I want it? Here? What about the Builder? No. Would I want the Hound here? Is there any world? You know, I may, right? Like, what if we catch the tower and then we see him sneaking this way? Well, then we're going to bring everyone back. But what if we spot, like, just 1 unit, right? What if he sends 1 unit down? We have to defend. This thing's not out yet. We may want to drop the Hound here. I'm kind of tempted to even drop the Hound here to help us take this. We could take this right now. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely do that. My fear, so like what I'm thinking is my fear with sending this Hound is it can't get through the wetlands here. The only one who can get through the wetlands is our Goblin Druid. Do I really want to send him, though? We waste move points capturing this, and then, depending on what we find, we may just want to, like... Because there's so many... there's a lot of different things we want to do here, right? Like, I'd like to hit this turn. But if our Druid's out here, and then he's in danger, like... Well, I'm going to send him back this way. He can cross the wetlands at least, right? The spider, like, let's go back to that spider, right? We saw that the dread spider, can we even just pull it up here? No, but we saw that a dread spider had recaptured this tower, right? His heroes were standing here, so he could have spawned the spider here, right? Could have dropped it, like if you just dropped it on before doing anything, boom, spider gets summoned. 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 16, 19, 22. The spider's like hanging here. The spider could be hanging out here. We could actually catch it out. Let me, I think we just, let's just do this, right? I don't want to throw away my summon yet. We could use this summon to do something crazy, right? Depending on where we move. Let's just use this, okay? Oh, and there it is. I mean, there's that tiger, right? I was talking about this. He could have sent something through here. Wow. I mean, we can reach with him. And there's a spider. So everything, it's hanging here. The 3 heroes. Isn't this a mistake by him? Like, well... The spider is hanging, so, you know, we can come up and take the spider out. Are we outnumbered at that point? We're not outnumbered. Even he can get all the way up here. And there's the vampire spider. So the 3 heroes with the... This hurts. I mean, we got kind of already been over this, right? We have the quadruple cavalry, right? So we're going to be charging the fairy. Charging these guys. We have our own 3 heroes, but I think his heroes are a bit better off. He has fireworks, right? He is a druid, right? So not only does he have befriend animal, we have to watch out. Our hounds are animals, so he can actually befriend them, like mind control our hounds, but the fireworks also have a chance to panic the animals. Imagine if he gets that off, too. Now we're kind of outnumbered. If that goes through. Ice Nova. I mean, the guard, yeah, I mean, it's pretty good, but at the same time, the halflings, you know, our weakness is a physical weakness, and the pony riders have quite a high magic resistance, you know? So I'd actually rather be hit with that than, you know, the opposite. Plus, I mean, we're lucky. I mean, surely this is kind of in our favor, right? Cripple. Now this tiger, 45, 10, and 8. 45, 10, and 8. 46, 11, 9. 8-5 melee versus a 12 melee. I mean, technically we should win this, but what does he have? You know, I'm thinking about combat spells, of course. Well, he doesn't have. You know, the only thing he might have is like root spears. That could turn it, right? It could turn it, just like over here, Nidhyogg had root spears, right? In that little skirmish that ended in a draw, right? Three heroes with the 4 and you, and then you. I mean, we kind of outnumber him, you know. I think we're better off here. It's just that we're walking into the unknown. We don't know what we're walking into. If I want to defend this, do I even bother defending this? Maybe I just let this thing go, right? Just force the fight here, and who cares? We'll take this back eventually, right? Right. Force the fight. I mean, yeah, if we win this, we can kind of win the game. Although, yeah, I mean, we can just push up here and take, and then we've taken over here. Let's I say let's push up with our druid, and then we can summon the hound up here. Am I really going to do this? Cancel this. Let the tiger go. Well, what I want to do is like bring my hero up and then summon the hound up here, and then like find out what he has exactly, right? Make sure. So we're kind of using the hound as an expendable scout to ensure that we're not walking into something dangerous here. I think that just makes sense, guys. How far up do we really want to go? 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3. So that's 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 25. And we can get out to here. That's not good. We would probably go back this way. But we can go a little more. Is that good enough, do you think? Maybe that's far enough. So now we drop our hound. Do I bother pulling it up this way? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm not seeing anything, guys. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. What is that? That's a bridge. There's a cave. Some kind of a... maybe an inn. Maybe an inn on the other side of that bridge. The fireworks, man. You know, this shit, it's... I'm a little worried that our hounds get, you know... Now here, let's think this through. Like our pony riders, how far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 27, 30. We can't get here. Yeah, we can't attack him this turn. We're going to be sitting right here. Right here. I'm just trying to think, like, is there any world where I come in and actually eliminate the tiger here, or do I just let it have free reign? This outweighs. Bring everyone here and sit here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just ensure victory here, right? Now, if this tiger gets through here, I mean, not only can he raise this, he might choose to raise it. That would be a little annoying, although it's not the end of the world, right? I mean, I don't... What I really want is this city. This is the ideal city, right? We have the crystal tree here. Crystal armor on our machines and, like, and the musketeers even. Probably want to migrate this into halflings, so... Let this thing go. Now we should also... I mean, he's not going to come over here, right? I think we ought to do this, guys. Now, how do we want to position? We kind of have given that enough thought. Our warlord has the defense command. That's great. Bilba has, okay, imperial authority. That kind of outweighs anything, right? We have a majority halfling lineup, so we want to be increasing their morale. You have nourishing meal. Okay. So probably keep it like this. How do we want to attack here? Do I attack with everything? Can anyone level up? We could be a bit efficient about this, right? Like, put the XP on our... No, not really. These guys could level up, though. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. All of them. Imagine if we get that level in on all of them. Is that possible? You think we should do that? Like just attack with them. No heroes. Because the heroes are going to do the ranged attack, right? Just attack with the pony riders. Maybe they all level up. Wouldn't that be something? Let's try it. Oh, our Hound is coming in. I kind of don't want that. This should be enough. Can we actually see his casting points? He has 40 casting points. What the hell? That's a lot, right? I'm not sure if it would show... No, yeah, this makes sense, right? Like, he just casted that spider, right? So this next turn of his, he's going to have all of these points. They're all replenished. So he could cast a couple like root spears here and slow us down, but doesn't really matter. In fact, the AI might not choose to not do that, right? If we just outnumber this spider, why would he do that? Hopefully we don't take too much damage. Move the Hound off, I would say. I kind of want to scout a little more anyways. That is actually a Sanctum, Forbidden Sanctum. Wow, wow, wow. Do I go up a little more? 4, 4. So it's 8, 11. Maybe. We'll just wait on that. Here we go. Wow, so a couple leveled up. Okay, let's take a look. We can see if he casted spells. It doesn't look like it. He's pretty low on mana, actually. Okay. So, like, that's definitely worth it, I think, right? The level up to Veteran gives us +1 armor, +4 HP, a bit of a melee buff. Wow. Probably, right, we want... So, how far can you get here? Oh, that's a bit of an issue. I mean, obviously move him up all the way. Move these guys all up. We're going to do this. Now, and then you as well. Now he can only get here. So it looks like we're going to be positioning in a triangle right here. The fact that the Hound is taking up a slot, like, I don't want to be buffing the Hound, right, with our Dreadnought. So put Bilba on the front with all the pony riders. We'll leave the pike, and the pike will be here in the back. Now, who else do we want on the front? Maybe our druid, right? Maybe our druid. Not only we can heal up a little bit, it's not a big deal, but we can heal them a little bit over the turn. Like, say he might attack us here. I don't know. But at least he has the longbow. He might be critting off of that morale buff from the Imperial Authority. Honestly, it may have been wise to put, well, that's okay. Put him in the front. Now these two in the back are benefiting from defense command, but part of me kind of wants to move up here, and not because we can deny this, right? Like, if we sit on this Spring of Life, it's offering nothing to the outpost here, right? It's occupied. That's how the game handles it. So we occupy the Spring of Life. No population or happiness goes through for that turn. The thing is, that's not why. I'm thinking, like, if we were to get attacked here, it does actually matter by... Well, I'm kind of overthinking it, maybe. Like, he can be smart about it too, right? If he attacks here, then we're off to the side. I'm thinking about, like, formation, basically. Depending on where you attack from, like, if we were standing here, right? Like, say I brought this guy up here. He can move here and attack here, and now he's hanging, so the battle starts out all of them facing this one guy, and we're kind of off to the side in the back, and we have to come up. But I'm kind of overthinking it, I think. Use the defense command, maybe. Now, can I go up one more? We said it was 11, and then that's 14, 17. That's enough. Right? 1, 2. Gotta make sure. 8, 11, 14, and 17. bring him back here. Maybe let's stand aggressively. Like, I don't want to make it look like... Because part of me... Well, you know, let's think about this. Could this be a mistake? What I was going to say is, like, I don't necessarily want him to attack me here, but maybe I do. The fear here, well, you know, she's going to get bogged. They're going to get bogged down, right? He can pass through the forest here. I'm thinking now he can escape. If they can get through. No, they can kind of get through. Is this a huge mistake? You know, he can kind of escape here. Well, no, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is enough, right? And you can only get... You can get here. They'll be hanging there, and then not to mention this guy. Actually, that guy can get a bit further. Shit. But they'll be hanging here. Or here. Or he goes back this way. Regardless, we need to cancel this now. Cancel that, and... I mean, that's gone. Just leave it on merchandise. I mean, do you think we... Like, I am worried about those scoundrels, right? We talked about some bandits that had come out of here, and they're lurking back in here. You don't want to get taken out here, but... I mean, it is possible, right? They could be standing right here. My idea is, let's go deal with this tiger, right? Like, let's send... Instead of sending these guys up here, let's take the builder and swing down this way. But how many can I really send? You know, a couple jesters can take care of it. We probably want to send the Night Watch. Like to kind of like tank, kind of front line for the jester. A 9 resist, right? A 9 resist. 8. It's probably not worth chancing it. And he has Animal Slayer, I mean... One, two, three... Wow. You know, imagine if they're here or something. 1, 2, 3. If they use the road, what are the odds of that? 3. I think we just chance it here, take all 3, just leave. Does seem a bit foolish, but that way we make sure we take the tiger out. Maybe it's a bit overkill. I'm thinking, like, if we get spellcasted on. We don't need this Night Watchman here. Not really. It's not enough. Like, we can't take that. We can go here, though. 3. could do that. We can walk up one more. Like that's a pretty good sign, I'd say. So, okay, bring him back. And then we'll send everyone out this way. Kind of take a chance here. Keep the Jesters coming, and then if we want to cross here, I mean, we do have those berries. The builder. Shouldn't we bring the builder back? They want to cross like this. Actually, they want to cross like that. Oh, yeah. I mean, we could build... What's most efficient? 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of the same. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. It's kind of the same. But I'm thinking we built a road there. Okay, it wants to go like, well, yeah, of course the builder wants to go like that. I guess we can do that. So come out to here. Build a road. Build a road. Okay, and then we'll look to reclaim this. You know, he won't be able to get the raise off, basically. And I am worried about him escaping here, but we're kind of like, maybe save that for next turn. Just position aggressively, like... Let's do that, and I don't want to look like maybe I was trying to, like, who knows. Okay, let's kind of wrap this up. We're at 42 minutes, good God. I don't know what we want, to be honest. Put that for now. We might want to change that, and then, yeah, that's complete. We know what we want there. We got to decide here. Definitely bring him up, but like I said, we're not all going to be able to reach. Do I really want to be fighting scoundrels with only 4 units? Man, I don't like that. What do I summon here? You know, I was thinking to myself, I need another drone. Why do I need another drone? Where do I want to send that drone? Oh, out this way. Out this way. Or even up here. Yeah, we don't know what's going on, like if we're going to get attacked or what. We don't know what these other guys are up to. It is very greedy what we're doing up here, but hopefully we can pull it off, you know? Like an early game aggression, but... Go for another drone here, or... Oof. Sorry about that. Or another Hound in 2 turns, right? Like, we can secure victory up here. Maybe that's smarter, huh? Go for more Hounds? Because we don't know what's going to happen here. He might run this way. I wouldn't be surprised, yeah. I mean, the positive to not waiting, right? Like, we're waiting a turn here. We could take it back right now. We could take it back now and get it growing immediately, but we lose somebody. We do need to be bolstering our forces here. We can't be losing people. This stuff needs to be cleared. This needs to be cleared. We have a shield. I mean, we have a shield. We're kind of armored. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9. No, you know what, guys? I'm wrong on this. Well, no. The builder. We can attack with the builder. No, we can't. Wait, what? Right, because the builder is building the road. I'm actually wrong, guys. We can't attack. Like, we can get here. But we can't attack them. We have to move now, don't we? 1, 2, it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's only, we have 36, but like, the builder is building, the one building the road so that these guys can get there faster. We have to move now. That would have been a huge mistake, right? We're wasting time already. Do I just send... Do I leave this undefended then? Like, I'm kind of comfortable with sending all of them, right? We all attack. Maybe we'll lose somebody, but... We know... Well, no, we have a good feeling, right? The, sswdidi, right? The other Dreadnought player, he has no contact with this village. We saw that in the diplomacy, so that should put us at ease. We just killed the Lost Souls, the bandits are here. Like, what else? What are we in danger from? We should take this chance now. Take the opportunity. We'll all leave. Here we go. And, maybe, hell, just stand here. I don't want to stand... Oh, look at that. See, they have a scouting party. We could take this chance, right? Like, we'll all sit right here. I'm not going to sit right next to them, right? Because if they were to attack us... Now, they might not, right? They might be too afraid. But if they did, we're fighting all of them. There's a chance that by standing here, this one scoundrel that's kind of like patrolling, right? It's a patrol. They might send it down here and attack us. That is to our benefit, right? We can just kill that one scoundrel. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that, guys. I think that's everything. Do we really want engineer research right now? Is there anything better? City absorption. When am I going to absorb anything? I'm not seeing it. If anything, I want to migrate that. Yeah, so postpone that. That's no use. This could kind of be useful, right? More casting points. That's a bit useful. This is useful. Maybe we get this in first, right? Like, our mana's kind of low anyways. How many more casting points do I want? We're not going to be casting indefinitely here, right? We're gonna kind of run out. Maybe we go for that first. Get this in first before we start going into the engineers and all that. Yeah. let's do that. Okay, we'll leave it there. Is that everything? I think that's everything, guys. Am I really comfortable with this? I guess. I mean, there's nothing else we can do. We'll just sit right here, and I think we have a pretty good chance now. But the fear is if he's summoning something. I mean, not summoning. I mean, obviously he can summon, right? He has 40. Summon animal is a 40 mana cost, so he can do it. He can summon another animal next turn. It'll be a baby animal, right? And then he might be producing like an irregular here. He could produce an initiate. And then if he has any hunters coming down, right? So it could be pretty close. Let's cross our fingers on that. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next turn.